So Chapel Hill House is a 188-year-old log cabin that's on 72 acres in Marion County. The house is about to embark on its 14th season of welcoming families with pediatric cancer to come and stay for a weekend at no charge. We service a lot of Central Ohio families. We work directly with Nationwide Children's Hospital, and originally the log cabin was supposed to be a retirement getaway for my mom and dad. And throughout the process of making that happen, my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And being a high school art teacher for 30 years, he immediately turned to the idea and the thought of a grown man going through therapy and chemotherapy and radiation and surgeries and treatments. What is it like for a child to be going through the same things? Because there really isn't much difference between the treatment that a grown adult gets versus what a child gets. And so the mission essentially came to be at that very moment, and Chapel Hill House, the idea of Chapel Hill House was created.
I didn't know it at the time, but I guess we were the second family to come through. My son was probably 5 at the time, and my daughter would have been 6. I'll tear up, but just don't worry about it. It's okay. My son had brain cancer, and so he had a tumor that went from this ear across to this ear. He was always smiling, though. Happiest kid I've ever known, and he had gone through a month solid of radiation. He had gone through 3 weeks of chemo that almost killed him, 3 months, a week each month, which Ian's not here anymore, but I have memories that nothing can take away. Cancer can't take away my memories I have. When you're going through all of that, you don't have a lot of money, extra money for a trip, so this was a free way for us to get away. And where it's at, you can't see anything. It's woods as far as you can see. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been, and we got to go and make memories and just relax, and it was wonderful. So those pictures and those memories, I'll have those forever.
The Treehouse is important because it is, in the entire existence of Chapel Hill House, the first real capital project that we've really taken on. But this is huge for us because this is the first time that we have really offered something to this scale to our families.
I feel incredibly lucky to have 2 really healthy kids. So I can't even imagine when I hear stories about families who are dealing with kids, not just with cancer, but any sort of disease. It is, the emotional roller coaster that they may go through every day, day in, day out, is something that I can't even imagine what goes on in their minds. So when I read about Chapel Hill House and the project for the Treehouse and how fun it would be for kids who are recovering from cancer to enjoy the space, I didn't even think of any other project. So, and when we met Jason and his mom, 2 really humble souls, and working on this project on shoestring budgets and carrying on the legacy of Jason's father, it is an incredible story, and I think our whole team is so proud of being part of this initiative.
The Chapel Hill House project is extremely important to me because 3 years ago I lost my father to cancer. He was a 4-time cancer survivor, surviving colon, liver, small intestine, and liver cancer. If it wasn't for his amazing medical team, I would have lost him nearly 20 years previously when I was a freshman in high school. Given the addition to our family, children with cancer, and being able to provide a restful getaway for those children and their families is extremely important to me.
So there are really three things that have kind of amazed me about the whole project with Chapel Hill House. And the first is that the Chapel Hill House organization is dedicated to bringing joy to families that are experiencing pediatric cancer, and so therefore aren't really experiencing much in the way of joy. And then there's the joy of this team, 9 people who really came together and wanted to be part of that mission of bringing joy. And as a result, each person took a piece of the project as it went along and just ran with it. It's been amazing, the results that each and every person on the team achieved. And so because we all were energized by that joy-bringing mission of Chapel Hill House, and because we all kind of ran with our different pieces of the project, I think we're actually going to exceed our goal of raising $25,000 for the Chapel Hill House Treehouse. And as a result, we all get to be part of that mission of joy. So it's been a great team, it's been a great experience, and I think we're going to get a great result for Chapel Hill House.
I'm stoked to be part of the Chapel Hill Treehouse project because I love the healing power of the outdoors. I hate cancer. I love tree houses, but my tree is too small.
With my passion for creating spaces that impact people's lives, especially those lives that have been touched by cancer, really led me to wanting to be involved in raising money for the Chapel Hill House Treehouse project. Our team has done a fantastic job working together to raise the funds necessary for this build, and meeting Jason and his mother Annie, who are responsible for getting this organization going, has really found a place in my heart. They have been a fantastic family, and our team has done an amazing job together.
The Treehouse project was such a great project to work on. I'm really excited for the kids that get to experience this new centerpiece of the organization.
I chose this project primarily because I was inspired by Jason's story. To have this vision and then turn it into a reality at a time when you're suffering so greatly from cancer. I mean, wow. And then I also thought this was a project where our team could really make a big difference, both in terms of the experience for the families attending Chapel Hill House, and then also for the sustainability of the organization altogether.
One of the best parts of working on the Chapel Hill House Treehouse project, aside from the obvious of helping families with children who are battling cancer, was our team. I mean, we had 9 amazing people, Alexa, Kurt, Roy, Nikhil, Joe, Nick, Nate, Sam, and myself, who have never worked together before on a project prior to this, and we all came together for one amazing cause. I mean, each team member was so unique, bringing valuable leadership strengths that blended so well together. I mean, kind of like vodka and soda or Kevin and dancing. But in total, we hosted 3 formal fundraising events, which is no simple task. But with all of us working together, not only were the events successful, but they were a lot of fun. In addition, I would have to add that the support from all of you who attended the events or supported our fundraising goal, it was very touching. You are all truly amazing, and I think I speak for everyone here in this room when I say that I really hope that our time together doesn't end here. So cheers to the best class ever.